welcome or welcome back to my channel. We are halfway through my Mission Tuition Challenge. It's week 26, and in the words of Bon Jovi, we're halfway there, living on a prayer. I did not have a miraculous $5,000 of sales in a week to bring me to where I should be at halfway through my challenge. Didn't even make $500 of sales. I did make 50, or more than 50. More than $50. So yeah, let's get into the summary. So for the 22nd of June to the 28th of June, I had 4 sales totaling $113.05. Selling costs $24.92, leaving $88.13 before before postage and tax. So that was 4 buyers, average sales price of $28.26. Okay, so let's look at what actually sold. So the first item was a vintage Winnie the Pooh cross-stitch pattern booklet, sold for $10.95 plus $3 postage. Unfortunately, I stuffed up on this one. The postage actually cost me $4.50. It was heavier than... Usually when things are a bit... usually with the patterns, I do weigh them so that I can see what the, the postage is going to be. But obviously I stuffed up on this one, and I should have listed it with the $4.50 postage because it was, slightly heavier. So I lost a bit of money on that one. Next item to sell was the Richard Scarry Things to Look and Learn large hardcover children's book. That sold for $32.50, free postage. I've got the full set of these Richard... Did I say Scarry? I always say Scarry or Scary. I think it's Scary. I've got the full set of these books in the slipcase in my own personal collection. This one I think I'd bought to use like for junk journals and stuff, but then it was in pretty good condition and I didn't want to cut it up, so I listed it instead. Yep, so that sold this week. It's been up for a while. Next item to sell was the My Little Pony little doll. It did have some damage to the top of the package, where it was sort of bent and creased at the top, but I listed that in there. I did take an offer on that, and so the total price with the postage was $45.95. But yeah, I'd had that for I think I listed it November last year. And then the final item to sell was a book from my personal collection. I think I said in a video a few weeks ago that I'd gone through and culled some of my books and listed these vintage fiction. So this one was the Kim Aldrich Mystery vintage book, sold for $14.95 plus $10.95 post. I actually got it in one of those extra small mailers and paid the shipping through eBay, which was $8.55. So I gave her a $2 discount. Yeah. I mean, I don't even know what the price of those shippers, those packages, that packaging is per item. I can't remember. But yeah, so I just gave a $2 refund because I got it into the extra small mailer instead of the small. And that is my sales for the week. So heading over to my spreadsheet, my total savings challenge fund is sitting at $2,688.97. I'm at just under 20% of my goal, and yes, as we're halfway through, I should be at 50% of my goal. I should have $7,000 saved, and I don't. So yeah, as I've said in previous videos, I thought I'd be a little bit further along. So it is a bit disappointing that I'm so far behind. But I feel like I've only got myself to blame because I started the year off well, like just fully into it. But then when I started going, back to work and then quitting my job and having to do other stuff, it's just, my priorities have shifted. And I feel like I've also lost, not my motivation for the challenge, but like I've just been op shopping lately and I don't know whether I'm just not in that headspace and I'm not seeing things. Like there's things there to flip or, but I'm just not seeing them. Or I really just like I've been buying stuff for myself more, just crafty stuff for, you know, junk journals and books or jigsaw puzzles, just things for my own personal collections, and not really finding anything to list myself. I did get a set of these books yesterday, set of kids books. There's 6 there, paid $3 for the bundle at Salvos. I think I saw either 5 or 6 sell for $40 free post. So I did pick those up. Yeah, so I'll try and photograph those this afternoon and get them listed. I did pick up the IKEA flip-flops. I denied whether it was worth traveling specifically to IKEA just for these. I looked on eBay. 2 sellers have them listed for $50. I think one's $50 free post and one's $50 plus post. They did sell. One has sold for $50 free post. So I thought, okay, I'll go get them. I'll go. You know, if they don't sell, they'll just go in my garage sale pile. You actually have to put them together yourself. They've got a little tool in there. See, so you've got to put the rubber thingies. I don't know what you call that. Into the. You got to set it yourself, and there's a little tool there. What I found interesting, the listing that sold and the 2 listings that are up do not have the size of the thongs in the title. So you have to kind of click through and try to work it out. Now, I mean, this has just got medium on it. Yeah, so one listing, the person has got the tape measure out and measured it. So I'm probably going to have to do that myself. Just kind of, yeah, maybe that's why they haven't got it on there, because it actually doesn't have a shoe size on it. But I think she said it was close to a size 8, the medium. So anyway, I'll photograph them this afternoon and, yeah, try to put them up. But, yeah, I'm just very inconsistent. Because, as I said in the past, I'm consistently inconsistent. You know, I watched a video from... so the Aussie Flipper, whatever he's called, and he had a interview with someone that's done his course. I'm not going to pay for a course. I'm not paying money, you know, for reselling courses. But it was interesting that this woman has like made, you know, $29,000 in 12 weeks. I couldn't believe her figures. I just couldn't believe that she's done that well. But you know, at the end of the video, I think she said, he asked her, you know, what's been her key to success or whatever. And she said consistency, just listing every day, listing consistently. And I'm not doing that. I'm not, you know, I'm not finding things to list consistently. You know, my Saturday mornings, I've got soccer, then that would mean going to op shops on a Saturday afternoon, means no photographing because I'm very limited in the time for natural light where I can do photography. Sundays, you know, I do my food shopping and then I come and do this video, and then it leaves like just pretty much Sunday afternoon to photograph anything if I've found something. So, yeah, I've only got myself to blame really for not being further along than I'd like to be. So yeah, that's it. That's another week down, halfway through. The only other thing, like, I think in one of my other videos, you know, I wondered if I think too much about packaging. Now, this isn't something I bought from an eBay seller or something to flip. I actually bought some Lego from Kmart. I bought 3 packs, and I was just so disappointed that they sent Lego in a... Where'd the other one go? It's on the floor. They sent... Basically, I bought this little... And I bought 2 for gifts, so $22 each. So I spent $66. I think I did get free post. I think it was free shipping. I can't remember. But they just sent it in a satchel. And now I know a $22 item is different to a, you know, $100, $200, $300 plus set. But I just kind of thought they'd come in a box because I don't know. I'm just a bit disappointed because the ends on one of them is a bit damaged, like just slight creasing. So if you're, you know, if you're a collector and wanting a pristine box, yeah, I think it came via Couriers Please. So yeah, I don't know. Is that typical? I'm not sure I'd really want to buy. I'd think twice about buying a more expensive set through Kmart now. you know, in case it gets sent in a really thin satchel and can get damaged or, you know, knocked about. But yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm just too fussy. So that's my week, halfway through my challenge. I'm wondering if things might pick up after tax time when people get their refunds. You know, they might be, you know, more inclined to buy stuff. And yeah, I probably just need to reevaluate what I'm doing, somehow get my mojo back for op shopping and, you know, trying to find stuff, because yeah, that's contributing to, I think, my lack of sales as well. So thank you for watching. If you've stuck with me for the 25 weeks, thank you. Hopefully you'll stick around for the next 25. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.